Welcome, creatives. Who is ready to draw a alien? We're going to start with our pencil, and then I'll go back through with my Sharpie. See our channel info for more information on why we do that. All right, we are going to start with a curved shape of a rainbow that you can see. And then a slightly curved bottom, so it kind of looks like a button. We want to add a three-dimensional element. So we're going to, basically, if you turned it sideways, this would be like a letter C to connect that together. That gives us that outer part of our little alien spaceship. Then we're ready to add a little more dimension. So we're going to start here and just curve across. So we get this little bit of an extra edge or a lip showing dimension. Next, we're going to add some legs. You could do different styles, but I did little circles with lines. So it's like a little foot almost to land on. I mean, I love the Jetsons, and this kind of reminds me of those fancy cars they had. I usually add 4. You could do 5 or 6. Really, it's up to you. Now, the alien that we draw inside, you can choose how you're going to decorate and outfit him. I started with 2 little horns. So I started with a circle or oval, and then 2 little lines that come inward. A circle, and then 2 little lines that come inward. And then I gave him a forehead with a little tuft of hair, a head, and then a chunky body. Next, I gave him a face. This guy has 4 eyes. Though, again, you can make your own design. You could have 3 eyes, 2 eyes, 1 eyes, 15 eyes if you wanted. And because I want my alien to be happy, he's smiling. Next, we're going to add his little hands in here. I just did kind of rainbow shapes with some little fingers, which are just more rainbows, more like a paw, I suppose. You could even add a steering wheel in here. Like he's driving. I like to add a little highlight in there to show that our bubble there is glass and dimensional and has reflection. I'd imagine that my alien is landing on a planet. So I'm going to do a big curve at the bottom for a planet. I'm going to add little letter C's. These are just like craters on the surface of here. Planet alien world. And then you could add some stars. Or maybe a spaceship. Maybe the moon. Really anything you want to bring your alien to life. Now, if you enjoyed this drawing, don't forget to hit that like button. We're going to go through this whole thing again so that you can really see the details and double check your process and make yourself a better artist, because tracing actually makes us better artists. So I'm going to take my Sharpie. I have both an ultra fine and a fine point. The tiny one I'm going to use on the features of his face and maybe the stars. This nice fat one I'm going to use for everything else. Let's go through that process again. A big rainbow with a slightly curved bottom. A letter C. Starting and stopping on the edge of our little button or glass dome. Secondary line to show dimension. Some little legs for our spaceship to land on. We're going to do the little horns for our critter, or alien. The rounded shape of his head with some fun hair. A head and a body. His little hands. Any details we want to add to our spaceship, maybe a steering wheel and our highlight. And then his face, again, I'm going to use these little markers, the ultra fine, so I can really get a nice eye. And there you've got your spaceship. Now we're going to add our details. Curve of our planet. Some chunky meteors to give it some texture. And then our outer space sky. Now, crisscross apple stars work perfectly. You just outline and erase the crisscross. To make a crisscross star, you're going to do a triangle shape and then give it some arms. So like a long letter A or an A with a long line. And then you're going to go from opposite corners to connect those to make a star. I like to add little dots off of it like they're shining. And there you have your alien. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, be sure to hit that like or subscribe button and come back or keep drawing with me in the next video.